Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's your man Mike Bowens coming to you once again, live and direct from Unleashing the Creativity Within You. I get so many emails about asking about the daycare and different questions. I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them in video form so that people can refer back to them and get the questions answered that they ask. The next question that people ask me is about vacation. So this message is entitled Pace Yourself. Now, when you're working in the state that I'm in, I don't know if every state is like this. That's why I said in one of the videos, you got to check the rules and regulations out for each state. When you have a daycare business, it's different ways to set it up. In terms of vacation, you can have staff work at your facility while you go away, and the children can keep coming in and you can continue to earn income. If you don't have any staff, then you have to shut down for those few days. But some child care organizations don't pay for you to take vacation days. So what you have to do if you're in a situation like that is you have to pace yourself and you have to put money away. You know, you have to you got to put money away to pace yourself so that you can go on vacation, so you can take some time off, so you can rejuvenate, refresh yourself, so you can give 100% when you're working with the children. One thing you don't want to do is get burnt out to the point where you're snappy, you're angry, you're frustrated, and you're taking out on the kids. Because guess what? They're not your kids. And even if they were your kids, why would you want to be snappy and frustrated with your own kids or other people's kids they're putting them in your care for that time period? So you want to make sure that you take you take vacations and you take the time out to rejuvenate yourself. You got to do that. You got to take out time to stay refreshed so that you can come back and you absolutely love what you do, as opposed to feeling so tired, so overworked, and you feel overwhelmed and tired and drained. You can't be yourself if you're tired and drained. You can't be yourself at your best if you're working all the time. See, some people, they too money conscious. They so money focused that once they get a check, they spend it all. So they're not budgeting properly, putting money away. I'm gonna tell you another rule in another video, but this is gonna help you. You know, that video is gonna be called the 10-10-10-70 rule, right? And we're gonna talk about that. I want you to go to that video after you watch this. But you can't live up to your eyeballs. You can't just, okay, you making a good amount of money. I'm gonna buy some shoes. I'm gonna buy some pocketbooks. I'm gonna buy a new car. You're gonna buy this and buy that, and then you have nothing put away. So when you want to go on vacation, you got a staycation. You gotta stay home and just watch Netflix because you can't go anywhere, right? So you want to make sure that you are putting money away so that you can pace yourself, so that you can get the relaxation that you need. Family time is very important. You know, don't ever take on more children in your facility than you personally can handle. If you have the infrastructure built, if you have a staff that you can delegate certain things to, then that's fine. But if it's just you, yourself, and another person running your operation, then you know that you're gonna have to pace yourself so that you or your partner that you're working with does not burn out. Because, you know, sometimes when kids get sick, it can spread to the provider. When parents leave the facility, the numbers change, the numbers shift, and you gotta always be conscious as an entrepreneur that there may be some rainy days. There may be some time when it's a lot of children, may be some times when there's a little bit of children, but you have to put money away to cover you during those times so that you can continue to operate your business with excellence. So you must pace yourself. How do you do this? That's something called a calendar. You get a calendar, you sit down, right? I like to do this at the end of every year, and I like to pre-plan my year, right? Pre-plan my year. When do I want to go on vacation? How many days do I want to go on vacation? And where do I want to go on vacation? Then I research the places that I want to go on vacation. How much does it cost for the hotel? How much does it cost for the plane ticket? Or if I'm driving, how much, how many miles is it to get there? And how many days I'm going to stay. Then I like to type up a letter ahead of time, save it in my database, and I like to give it out to all of the parents ahead of time so they can take off the same days that I'm taking off, so I can go on vacation and it's not just a shock to them. See, one of the worst things is for people to be unprepared. You know you want to go on vacation, let's say in June, but you give the parents the letter in May. That's not cool, because not every parent can get time off that quickly. You know you want to go on vacation in June, give the parents the letter in, say, March, right? So you're giving them April, May to get a chance to put that time in. You give them a letter in February. You can give the letter in January. Then you can give another one in April, right? Just as a reminder. But you got to give it with enough notice so that the parents can prepare themselves for you to close down while you go on vacation to rejuvenate and refresh yourself, so that you come back and be 110% for their children. So let's go over that again. You want to make sure that you sit down ahead of time, look at the calendar, write in those scheduling those days that you want to take off, where you want to go, how long do you want to go for, how much is it going to cost you to get there, right? And once you get there, how much is it going to cost you, how much money do you want to have for play money while you're there, and when you come back, you know, what days do you want to come back. Then you want to type it up, a nice letter with your header on the top, the name of your company, your organization, you know, with the date and the dates that you're going away. And then you want to hand that out to the parents 3-4 months in advance, so that they can take the days off necessary, so that they can watch their children, or they can find another person to look after their children while they continue to go to work, right? I hope this has encouraged somebody out there. I want you to pace yourself. I want you to be successful in your business. And until next time, be blessed.